Hey, Augusta Nation! Welcome to Whiteboard here in Augusta, Georgia. So we've got first of all, this is not just a random stick. This is what I use to hold my hood up of my estimator vehicle. Perfect stick my son gave to me, so it'll double as a pointer today. So what we've got over here is, me and Jeremy, we had some meetings earlier this week, just talking about getting ready for planning for next year's growth and some of the things that we're doing. If you've seen my previous videos, I've talked about other locations that we're going to be opening and starting with the Augusta Nation franchise. And so we've got up here at the top, we've got Augusta, which is our current territory. It has it's a large territory, and it encompasses multiple different towns and zip codes. So we're already in North Augusta, which is just over the river. That is going to be our first additional location, and we got Matthew Owens going to be the general manager there. And so North Augusta, and then inside of our territory as well is Hephzibah, and it's about a 20-minute drive from our shop. We were thinking about just selling those accounts and eliminating that territory, but when Jeremy sold his house, wanted to put some of that money, that equity, into an investment. Me and Jeremy are actually going to go 50-50 on that location, and it'll be Augusta Lawn Care of Hephzibah. So we're going to go 50-50 on that one. And what we're going to do, what this board is just the beginning map of what our current assets are, what we have to purchase, and just figuring out how much money we're going to have to invest into growth next year, and where that money is going to be spent, what's going to be financed, and what's going to come out of our cash reserves. So the top right corner is our projected beginning of the year cash reserves of $130,000. I believe we will hit that, and so we'll go from there as a starting point. And so over here on the left side is our current assets that Augusta will have, that location starting January 1. So we've got over here, we've got the trucks listed P1 through 9. It don't go in order. Jeremy has P2 as the general manager of this location. He's constantly running around picking up equipment, meeting guys. He needs a truck to pull trailers and everything. So he's got P2. P6 is going to North Augusta location, and then we will purchase P10. But I'll go through what the Augusta location will have. And so P1 will have 1 team member, that's a project truck. P2, 2 team members, that'll be a mow truck. P4, have 2 team members, it's a hybrid, do a couple days a week shrubs and 1 to 2 days a week mowing. P5 will be a 1 team member truck, will be mowing. P7, 1 team member mowing. P8, 2 team members mow. P9, 1 team members mowing. So that right there will start the year with 10 team members. This year, the Augusta location, which encompassed North Augusta and Hephzibah, we've got 12 team members, and that was perfect for us. So starting January 1, by separating these two, 1 team member will be going to each of those locations. So we will start with 10 team members. And so that's our setups there. We've got 7 48-inch stand-on mowers, 5 30-inch mowers, open trailers, we've got 3, enclosed trailers, we got 1, dump trailers 2, and then we currently have 2 trucks that are ramp racked. Not the brand, one's fabricated, one's a landscape body, but just two trucks that don't need a trailer. All right. And so this Augusta location, like I said, it is a big territory. I think Augusta has, as far as its consolidated area, it's got like 700,000 people or something like that. So we are going to purchase a 48-inch mower used. We've been getting them for about $5,000. We're going to purchase 2 30-inch mowers used. I'll be able to get them for about $1,500 a piece. So I anticipated like $1,750 bucks. That's $3,500. We've got a guy that's going to fabricate our ramp racks just like one of our other trucks. It's just welded on with a dovetail. It's on a 1500 series truck. So 2 of those, I think we'll be able to get it done for $2,000 a piece. So that saves $2,000 each compared to our ramp rack. So that'll be $4,000. We've got to repair 2 trucks. P5 needs doors and possibly a blower for the AC, about $3,000. P7 is a 1990 landscape body. That one did not come factory with an AC, so we're gonna have to put in a vintage air kit, a couple other things. That's $4,000. Racks, as far as like gas cans, trimmer racks, we need to add to some of the trucks that don't have them. So that's about $6,000 we've totaled up for that, for a grand total of $25,000, mainly with the Augusta location just reinvesting into equipment. So we do have 1 enclosed trailer that we might sell, but that's about it. Moving on to North Augusta, we've got a starting capacity of, we'll have 1 general manager. That will be Matthew. He will get P6. That's the truck and setup that he uses here currently. So we're just going to send him over with it. So he'll get P6, an enclosed trailer, all his handhelds. And then for that location, purchasing, we're going to get all new mowers. So we will do a 0% financing with Sheffield for the 48-inch, 30, and 21. That will be about $15,000 in financed equipment. We got to pay the franchise fee. So that's about $30,000 with equipment and franchise fee. We're going to spend $10,000 in marketing to ramp it up. And we're going to put $5,000 in operating capital in that bank. Because with these locations, what we've done, we'll take Augusta Lawn Care, I guess we'll call it the Southeast, make that an S Corp, and then have each one of these as separate LLCs with separate bank accounts. So we'll have the marketing, put $5,000 in operating capital. We're able to do that because this location is already doing about $9,000 a month, and we will be starting this official. Matthew will get his, start as a GM, get his salary, and go straight to that location March 1st. So don't think we'll need a whole lot of operating capital. So this total investment for North Augusta is $45,000. All right, so we'll move on to Hephzibah. Like I said, we're currently there right now anyways, and I believe it's about $6,000 a month during the growing season is what our revenue is there already. So starting capacity, the same as North Augusta. We'll have a truck, a team member. We're gonna start that one out as a ramp rack. And so what we need to purchase, we gotta get a truck for that one. That's the one me and Jeremy are going in. I'm gonna put $15,000, he's gonna put $15,000. So we're gonna actually be able to start this one for $30,000. And for those of you watching, thinking about starting up locations from scratch, these situations are not gonna be typical. I think Mike, I think he put $75,000 to $90,000. It could be done skinny from scratch, about $50,000. This will be our last time, mainly because we've already invested and been producing in these areas. So from scratch looks a little bit different. We'll have to do that. That will be a year from now. So truck, mowers, handhelds, ramp rack, and racks for the handhelds. That is looking like $20,000 worth of equipment. Same $10,000 in marketing to ramp it up, and then for a total investment of $30,000. And so what we're deciding, what we're going to do, we have gotten our debt down. I believe by the first of this year, we will only have about less than $20,000 in total debt. So we've paid off a ton of our debt, and right now, since this is the most amount of cash we've had in the bank, this projected number, if we hit that, and our payroll, to the tune of about $50,000 a month, don't really want to go much lower than $100,000. So what we're thinking about doing is taking, because this right here is going to come out of, I'm I'm gonna take a $10,000 disbursement for my part of my $15,000 share, and I'm gonna take $5,000 in personal for my 50% investment, and then Jeremy's putting $15,000 in. So $10,000 will come out of Augusta as one of my disbursements. So that'll take it down to $120. And then we've got the remaining $70,000 between Augusta Equipment and North Augusta, as far as what we are going to do investment wise or debt wise, what we're going to finance. What we'll most likely do is finance. We only wanted to take this down by about 30. So if I'm taking 10, we'll probably put another 20 from Augusta's account into this, and then that leaves us with $50,000 financed and $30,000 from our account going into, is that right? $10,000 coming out of pocket, and then so that'd take it down to 20, and then another 20. So yeah, $30,000. Sorry, coming out of the business bank, and $70,000. No, $55,000 finance. Sorry, 15 is coming from Jeremy. Got a little twisted on the math there, but that's what we got going on. We'll probably add, as far as to the Augusta debt, about $55,000. We're going to use that leverage for growth. This year, we will project it to do about 1.2 to 1.3 million. And what we're going to do as far as what we're projecting for next year, I believe we can do $1 million at the Augusta location, considering North Augusta's leaving, it was about $100,000, and Hepzibah's leaving, that's about $60,000. And so we want to hit $200,000 the first year for each of these locations. So if we do $1.4 million, that would be, it's not going to be much of an increase, but I believe we'll be much more profitable going into next year. So that's what we got going on. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to put it in the comments or reach out to me if you've got my number, if you're in Augusta Nation. And but yeah, I love doing this kind of stuff, but now I got to get back to doing my estimates, and I got one more that I saved in my neighborhood. I hope y'all have a great day. Get after it. For those of y'all in Florida, hope you're safe, and definitely not going to be able to mow for a little while. But y'all have a great day.